I'm here. I almost wasn't here. Ooh, I was going to start off the show with like, boy, because what a busy weekend I had. But I'm not complaining at all because it's so nice to be able to be back out doing what I enjoy as well, you know, being the MC for events and being out and broadcasting live and all that stuff. So, but it was definitely super busy. But happy Monday, everybody. Hope you've had a good weekend. Did you get down to Borderfest? Did you get out and ride the motorcycle, drive the car? What did you do? It was such a beautiful weekend. Couldn't ask for really nice weather, even though a couple days it got really hot. Like I was not complaining, and I definitely got my sun complexion going on right now. But it's definitely nice to be back outside doing that. And we'll talk about that as well. But please say hello in the chat. I will say this is pre-recorded live today. I am sort of here. I'm taking today to kind of recover from the weekend. I'm going to get some personal stuff done as well. And then back at it full force tomorrow. So still though, say hello in the chat. Let us know what you did on the weekend, where you're watching from, and I'll respond to the comments coming up in a little bit later on. And if you haven't done it yet, just check out my website. It's right down there below, and you can find out some more things that don't get posted on my Facebook page, different videos and news articles, and sign up for my newsletter that I'll send out once, maybe twice a month to keep you updated on some things. And of course, if you haven't done it yet, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram. The TikTok, yeah, maybe Snapchat. Yeah, it's all the same there. But and please subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. But yes, definitely a very busy weekend for Blue Water Borderfest. And you can go to bluewaterborderfest.com. You'll be able to see some of the follow-up coming from that. But before we get to Blue Water Borderfest, there was also Canada Day celebrations. That's right. It's coming up in Sarnia, coming up this Saturday, this July 1st. And also Brights Grove had their Canada Day celebration this past Saturday, and I was able to get out there. We live streamed the parade, which is available on my YouTube channel. You can check that out. Beautiful parade. Wow, right along Lakeshore Road, right along the water. What a beautiful place to have a parade, and a beautiful place to have people out at Kenwick Park. And right down to this young lady singing our anthem to, some of our local dignitaries were there. And people were just happy to be out. The 909th Legion for Child Rights was also there. If you don't know about them yet, you can check them out on their website. And like I said, we were there broadcasting the parade. Thanks to my son, Jason, who flew the drone for the parade. And wow, it was just amazing to be out there right along the water. And it was a nice day. There was a breeze. And everything. So thank you to the Brights Grove Optimist Club for putting that on and inviting me to be there and live streaming the parade for them as well. But going back a little further, we started things off on Thursday night at Blue Water Borderfest right through Friday and Saturday. Aces High, they were there the other day. And wow, it was nice to see these guys, local guys. They were there on the Saturday. I can't remember which day was what, but I can tell you this. On the Saturday, happy to announce Blue Water Borderfest first ever sold out crowd at Centennial Park. Sold out at Centennial Park. So congratulations to Blue Water Borderfest on that success. Finger 11, I got to tell you, everybody said, who is your favorite? Like OLP was great and Aces High, the Sloan was great, but I really liked Finger 11. They were just super high energy. And I got to tell you, Mariana's Trench, wow, on the Friday night, they just had so much energy. It was really, I couldn't pick one. They all just did a fantastic job. There's Our Lady Peace, and there's so many photographs floating around about Borderfest. I'm still going through, more pictures. It was just fantastic. So amazing. And people were happy. They were in a good mood. They were having a good time. They were appreciating it. Budweiser was giving away free non-alcoholic beverages to those who were designated drivers and being safe. And it seemed like everybody coming out of the park was, there were taxis and Ubers everywhere. So everybody seemed to get home safe, which is fantastic. And I know Mark Perrin and his wife, Amanda, and their team are super grateful for all the support that Sarnia and beyond. There were so many tickets sold outside of Sarnia that came to Sarnia for Blue Water Borderfest. So that's definitely great for our community, meaning that, outside dollars coming to our community is, it's helped support our local community. So thank you, Blue Water Borderfest, sticking through it. There have been a lot of tough times, ups and downs through Borderfest for different reasons, and they're still here. So congratulations, Mark, Amanda, and your team, and thank you for including me to be a part of it as well. So much more going on, but I want to take a break and bring back my friend Dave Brown from United Way of Sarnia-Lambton. They've got some great events coming up that you can it's nice to be able to have events that you can get some value from, and at the same time, without like reaching into the extra part of your wallet, still support the United Way. Take a look at this. We'll be back. And as promised, and always look forward to joining me, my friend and executive director from United Way Sarnia-Lambton, Dave Brown. How are you today, my friend?
I'm wonderful. Thanks, David. And good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon. And I had a busy weekend. What about you?
I had a nice weekend, actually. A little relaxing. Spent some time at the beach. I heard some of the music from my apartment from where you were at, which was great. Hopefully the turnout was as good as the concerts.
It was the final night. They had a sellout night, so biggest year for Borderfest yet. But let's get on to what we've got you here for. You've got some things like, and you're even going to talk about September already.
I know. Your viewers aren't going to be too happy with it, but the planning for the fall campaign is well underway. And even before we get to the fall, as you can see, there are some events this summer that your viewers could get involved with and support the community and in the United Way at the same time.
Yeah, see July 5th there coming up, Refined Fool Charity Takeover. That's always, they do that for many charities, but this is really huge to support the United Way.
It's fantastic. Refined Fool has done a great job. I think every month they select a charity, and this is actually our third month in the last 4 or 5 years. So we're grateful to them, and so we invite everybody to come on out. It's at the London Road facility. Dine in or dine out, and United Way gets a portion of the proceeds from 4 p.m. all the way up to 9. So we hope to see a lot of friends.
Okay, now I'm seeing here July 5th, Refined Fool, and then I'm seeing July 6th on the Wednesday.
It's the Wednesday. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, all right. So
whatever the Wednesday is.
Okay, so that's okay, very good. We'll make sure that we post that on the Facebook after. But that's huge, because that's just not even like beer sales and food. That's like if I buy a T-shirt or anything, right?
All merchandise. So it's a great event. It's very lucrative for charities like the United Way, and it's a lot of fun. So I would invite everybody to pop out and just gonna kick off summer in a good way.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, $1 a bottle with Top Shelf Canada. This is something I think you've done before as well.
We did that in I guess 2020, or 2021. Or 2019. Only they did it that year across Canada, and they donated over $10,000 to the United Way movement in cities all across Canada, of which over $2,000 was raised right here in Sarnia-Lambton. So we're grateful to Top Shelf Canada, of course, makers of Front Street Heat, and they also have an extreme heat now. For those viewers like things a little spicier, they're available at I think every grocery store in Sarnia-Lambton, plus a growing number of specialty stores this summer. So get on out and pick up a bottle or two of your favorite developed in Sarnia-Lambton hot sauce.
Yeah, it's I'm not the extreme guy, but the regular stuff I'm good with, and they've done a great job of supporting many charities, including United Way.
And I'm with you. In particular, that money is going towards our homelessness initiatives. So some of our, from poverty to possibility type programming, it's specifically marked for. So we're excited about that. And I'm with you, David. I like spice, but not necessarily heat. So for me, the original Front Street Heat is the perfect condiment to steaks or salmon or pork chops or anything like that.
Especially right now, barbecue season is upon us, right? So this is a good time for that. And then, coming into the fall as well. I know there's some more other events that we can talk about, like Sarnia Sting, etc. We'll get to that, but let's come back to the present day right now. How's the campaign, and what else is up to date?
Actually, the campaign is going pretty good so far. As you know, we don't kick off the campaign until the fall, until the middle of September. But I can tell you that we're approaching the $200,000 mark already. So we're really happy with that. That represents about 12% of what we raised in all of
Okay.
last year. And here we are just halfway through the year and 2 or 3 months before kickoff. So we're excited about the trend. We've sent out a lot of letters already this summer. We're going to do a first time ever email marketing campaign, which will kick off about August 1st, and then 2,000 or 3,000 letters of vote late August. So really late August, we expect to see a bit of an uptick, but to be at close to $2,000 at this point is a good sign.
Yeah, for sure. Now that things have really opened up, I mean, they're not really saying it's over yet, but things have really opened up. It feels like a little more normalcy going on out in the community. That's got to, because I know through the pandemic, well, let's talk about the Sarnia Sting, I guess, for example,
Right.
and that game, the black and white game. That was something that you sort of tried to do, but it couldn't do exactly like that. That hurt, right?
Absolutely. You know, we're grateful to the Sarnia Sting Hockey Club for kind of kicking off our campaign and their campaign, really.
Yeah.
With that late August, early September black and white game. It's really the last opportunity for those hockey players that are on the bubble to impress the coaching staff to make this year's team. So it's good hockey, and it's a great opportunity for Sting fans of all ages to pop out and spend a couple of hours at a nice, cool arena and enjoy some local Sarnia hockey.
Yeah, and of course we're excited. I know you followed it a little bit. Then we're excited to see what the team brings this year. Of course, with a really young team last year and coming into this year.
Absolutely, and like you and all your viewers, we're looking forward to a full regular season, hopefully past the pandemic. And you mentioned things are opening up. No clearer sign than that the coming back, and this is breaking news for the show. Enbridge has announced that they're going to do their car show again.
Awesome.
September the 10th is the date. No other details are known at this point. But we just got the call on Thursday or Friday of last week. So I'm really excited to announce on Saturday, September the 10th at the Research Park, we'll have our Enbridge United Way car.
Well, awesome. Let me know the details. I'll bring my Firebird down there, and we'll bring the showmobile down there, and we'll go live, and we'll make sure everybody knows all about that as well.
Great.
You never need those of us that have those cars, we never need an excuse to show them off. We always
I think it's a great time of year. I mean, generally our Septembers are beautiful. And so it's a Saturday in early September. The summer is almost behind us, but it's a great look going forward, and it'll help us kick off the campaign overall as well. It's some of that pre-campaign awareness.
Yes,
is so important.
Kind of like creating the buzz, and let's get ready. And speaking of buzz, that works with the Sting, I guess, as well, right? So, okay, let's go back to your team. I know you have a small but powerful team there. You got to sit down and scratch your heads once in a while and go, what's next? Where do you pull these ideas from? I mean, I know like some are that work well, you redo every year, but then you're always adding in new stuff. Where does this get pulled from?
A lot of donors or volunteers may give us ideas. Where our biggest growth has been in recent 2 years, is what we call individual non-workplace giving. So it's often direct mail or people who would donate through our website or through Facebook and whatnot.
Okay.
So that's huge. But the other thing, because we're a local organization focused on local programs and services, and as you know, the money raised in the community is used right here in the community.
Yeah.
We've been partnering more and more with local businesses. We did earlier the Global Donuts campaign with.
Yeah, that was great.
We've done the Bagel Factory. We've done Lambton Kia. And of course, more recently, we're doing Refined Fool and the Buck a Bottle campaign with Top Shelf Canada. So we found that that's been a great opportunity to promote local, independently owned businesses and the United Way at the same time. So I can see us doing more of that kind of thing, as well as expanding the number of individual non-workplace campaigns.
Yeah. Collaboration really works. Supporting local. It's win-win-win all around, right?
100%.
So,
yes.
I think those are the greatest collaborations to create awareness for everybody, and because everybody is still coming out of this, and a lot of people suffered. So now it's to lift each other up, I guess, is a great way to put that as well.
Absolutely. And we're seeing the suffering from a number of people just looking at the agencies that we fund that assist with poverty and poverty-related issues. You know, the amount of people coming to food banks now are is larger, but also it's a different group. It's more families. It's people struggling with, high gas prices and inflation and employment uncertainty as a result of the pandemic.
Yeah. Well, and when gas prices go up and cost of living prices go up, then we need to make more money. We need to, if you own a business, you got to charge more, and prices typically don't go down.
Oh, that's right. And you can imagine for those families who are already struggling, they're getting by and things are going, and now all of a sudden they're paying almost double for gas than what they did a couple of years ago. And we all know about, food costs and other things. So, those folks through no fault of their own are just, are really having a difficult time. So it's great that we find so many agencies that are able to provide programming that's assisting that group.
Did you see some new agencies come into the United Way as far as United Way support because of the pandemic? And now that's still continuing to need some, because like I say, the pandemic's not over in the sense of the effect that it's had on our community.
Absolutely. There's a couple of examples, one of which is the warming shelter at Walpole Island First Nations, who's seen not only an increase in men coming to the shelter, but women for the first time are needing stay and some place to eat. We're also now regularly funding the Inn of the Good Shepherd. Before we had given them venture grants or community response grants here and there, but now it's permanent funding, and we're funding an income tax program. So people who are at the poverty line or a limited income can get their taxes filed by volunteers at the Good Shepherd and staff, which may make them eligible for GST credits or family benefits and whatnot, which often is enough to keep them from having to come back to the food bank. So some great outcomes there. We're also going to be announcing this fall a micro loans program. That is kind of similar to what we call the payday loans places or the cash stores. So somebody needs a short-term loan, maybe just to get them from when their MasterCard or rent is due to when their paycheck. Which might only be 2 or 3 days. They can apply to the inn to get funding for that without the
20,000% interest payback.
Exactly. So, and then we're also, off and on, we've been funding River City Vineyard and the unique people that they're helping as well. And of course, we've increased our funding to the Salvation Army, which is something we've always funded, but now we're doing a hearing aid program with them, in addition to the eyeglasses and prescription drugs.
It's great to hear all of this happening, that the United Way is able to support all these needed agencies in our community. And that's why the money is so important, to be able to spread it out. But I always hear this, and it's important we repeat it every time. All I'm hearing in this is local. All the money stays right here in Lambton County.
And not only that, David, it's local decision making. We've got 15 volunteers on our board of directors, and I'm sure all of your viewers will know at least one or two of them, maybe more. You can check out our website, .on.ca, and it's that group of volunteers who make those local decisions. Who to fund, how much to fund, what are going to be our areas of focus, because some of our needs in our community may be different from what they are in London or Ottawa, Toronto, or whatnot. So they're making decisions that best reflect the needs in our community. And of course, something we talked about before, and you touched on that earlier today, keeping our costs as absolutely low as possible. That our board has true values of increasing the return on donors' investments by getting as much money as possible out to the agency programs and services to benefit the entire community. So, yes, money raised in the community is used in our community, but it's local decision making. It's people locally who have impact in and input on what we're doing going forward.
And I love the transparency that comes out of the United Way as well, David. So thank you for that. Moving forward, we're talking Labor Day parade. That'll be nice. We saw one virtual parade through the pandemic, but this will be nice to see in person again as well. Who doesn't like a good parade?
Absolutely. And the Labor Day parade is something that we've looked forward to going into for probably 24 years or more. It's a great way to highlight labor's role in our community and across the country, but also for us to thank labor for their support.
Yeah.
And we just seem to be getting more and more labor support, not only from the members, but also from the elected officials and leaders within local labor. So we're grateful for that. We've got a great partnership going. So it's a good opportunity for us to show just how much we appreciate their support. And you're right, parades are awesome to get involved.
They're just fun. They're my favorite thing to live stream. I'm not going to lie. And then golf, boy, everybody's happy to be back golfing again as well. But you've got one coming up with Pembina. Am I saying that right? Pembina, that's right.
Pembina. Yeah, they're great supporters of the United Way, and they match all their employee contributions dollar for dollar, and they do some special events for us. And the largest public event that they provide is the Pembina Golf Tournament, and it's on September the 8th. And I would encourage anybody who wants to get out, whether you're a seasoned golfer or somebody who just wants to get out once or twice a year to support some charity, have a good time. The Pembina Golf Tournament is a great one to go to. On our website, and great, you just put it up now. But on our website, there's more information on the golf tournament and other events, including a contact person, Heidi, to set up your foursome or to ask more questions.
Nice. So I don't have to be a good golfer?
No.
Oh, good.
Not at all.
I have golf clubs, but they've been collecting dust for about 12 years, so I don't know. And I'm a lefty.
I like golf clubs are actually still wood.
Right. Oh, wow. Now you're dating yourself. But golf tournaments are always fun. Like you say, you don't have to be good. Just get out there, have some fun, and, enjoy the food and beverages along the way and supporting United Way. And then, of course, I know one that you and your volunteers and your team will be excited to get back to is Day of Caring.
Yes, we were disappointed the last 2 years we had to cancel the Day of Caring. As you know, the Day of Caring is an opportunity for up to 250 employees throughout Sarnia-Lambton actually work for United Way for the day. And they may go to the homes of seniors and build shelves or do decluttering, maybe clean out gutters, change light bulbs. But they may also be going to some community agencies that might need a refresh as far as painting in their waiting room or shelves or wheelchair ramps built or whatnot. So, unfortunately, we couldn't do it for the last 2 years. So there's probably a lot of gutters that need to be cleaned out.
There's some catching up to be done.
Absolutely. So I would invite any senior or any agency that would like some work done, light maintenance for their home that can make their home more livable so that they can stay in their homes for as long as possible safely, to contact Pam at the United Way. And her email address is pam@theunitedway.on.ca, or give us our office a call at 519-336-5452. And all the contact names and phone numbers are available on our website, which you've just put up on the screen now. So please check out our website or call the office. If you need some work done, we'll check out to see if you're eligible. Typically, it's for people of limited income who most need some work done. And as you know, some general early maintenance can prevent the long-term. That's another attempt we've got to try to reduce homelessness and help those people who happen to have limited income but still need some work done.
Yeah, and this is a personal day. Not just for the volunteers coming out, but this is a personal touch sort of day, right? To a little bit of social aspect to it all. So that's important for those that you're supporting as well.
And I can tell you the volunteers enjoy it as much as the seniors being worked on. They get a chance to see firsthand how their money is being used in their community, many cases through our agencies. But just to talk to people who are so grateful for their generosity. And then that actually helps us in the campaign. Sometimes people don't realize that those kinds of needs do exist in our community. You don't have to live in a big city to have those kinds of poverty issues. And sometimes it's an eye-opener for some folks. For sure. Well, David, it's always a pleasure, my friend. And we're due for that in-person get together. We're a little overdue. We've been trying to work around it. But let's do it. I'm going away soon, so we got to do it before I go away. Nice. That sounds great. But yeah, I'd love to. That's one of the highlights of my week is getting together with a few beverages and a burger or wings or something. So thank you so much for having me on the show again. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to being on next month.
Always. Dave Brown, Executive Director of United Way Sarnia-Lambton. Thanks again, David.
Thank you, Dave.
All right, Dave Brown, once again. Thank you so much, Dave. Appreciate all that you and your team, a small but powerful team, making the United Way work here in Sarnia-Lambton. And again, if you want to find out more about what they're doing, just go to their website at theunitedway.on.ca, and you can find out everything they do, everything they support, and how you can get involved and support the United Way. And of course, all the events that you can participate in or go be at and eat some. A lot of they always got food involved in there. I keep telling Dave, like, these food events and the car show coming up. I'm really excited for that. So thank you, David. And thanks to all of you for watching this week. I know it's a bit of a short one, but I got to get some rest. This old guy needs some sleep. But thank you so much, everybody. That's all the time I got for you this week. Have a great week and an even better weekend. I'll see you next time right here on the show. Bye.